Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Bob Gibson is on the mound for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Acuna digs in now, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First delivery to him on the way. Gibson has pitched just under 60 innings, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and fouled, though it had the home run distance. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Hank Aaron. He's had 14 at-bats in the series, picking up 4 base hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Hard ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Eddie Matthews, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. Hammers it to deep right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is it. The catcher, Javier Lopez.
Now at the plate, Javier Lopez. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. First offering on its way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That is 7.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Musial is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Braves lead this one 4-0. Greg Maddux is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Stepping up to the plate, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For St. Louis, the left fielder.
Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And there's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Roger Hornsby.
So coming to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. Mixed results for him in the series, 3 for 14. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Now here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Stan Musial. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The numbers, 282 to start play, 15 long balls, and 29 driven in. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 1 inning in the books here. The Braves on top, 4-0. Into the box, Rafael for call. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Langford is right there, 1 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 31, Greg Maddux.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Greg Maddux, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in, Albert Pujols, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pujols is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
Now at the plate, Scott Rowland, and he's certainly been one to watch in the series. Huge production with 8 RBIs on 5 base hits. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Into the box now, Ted Simmons. It's been a 4-for-12 effort in the series for him coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And he popped him up for call. He's got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And he misses 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hit back up the middle to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. One and two.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
In now, Fred McGriff. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The catcher, number 8.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Dizzy Dean is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Dizzy Dean.
Standing in now, Javier Lopez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. fastball well outside. Outside, 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Striding in once again, Andrew Jones. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no play.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind in the count with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Three-two pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So now to the plate, Rafael Furcal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Grounded to first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Atlanta leads it 6-0. Digging in now, Ray Langford. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fouled off. fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Smith.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 309 is the average entering play. Still without a home run and 16 RBIs. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. This is flared out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now to the plate, Dizzy Dean. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Greg Maddux.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Hey, last two pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Rogers Hornsby, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Stan Musial. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron.
Here's the pitch. The 0-1.
1-1. One ball, 2 strikes, count.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The third baseman.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Eddie Matthews. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
In now, Fred McGriff, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here it comes on 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Here's the 3-2. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding in, Javier Lopez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. A ball and no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. Now in the box, Andrew Jones, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and two. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Into the box, Albert Pujols. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for the Cardinals.
At the plate, Scott Rowland. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ted Simmons, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And that's taken for strike one.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Rafael Furcal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. High in the air out to center field. Langford is there, and he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Greg Maddux. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ozzie Albies is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. Musial is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-0. Now at the plate, Ray Langford will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
When you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak, Seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Tapped out in front of home. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that one is gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Albert Pujols would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 6-3. Jose De Leon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Jose De Leon.
7th inning ready to roll, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Langford is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Now batting, Hank Aaron. Here's the first pitch to him. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Eddie Matthews will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Runner at first here, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brock's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding in, Fred McGriff. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They still lead it 6-3.
7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
Here it comes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Scott.
Standing in, Scott Rowland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
In there, 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a one-run lead. Kevin Millwood comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Kevin Millwood.
At the plate, Ted Simmons. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Nope.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The count now at 2-1. Millwood is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Ray Langford. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Still only one out in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Nope.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That's out. 2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping up now, Ozzie Smith. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Matthews is there, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Braves 6 and the Redbirds 5. Leading off the inning, Javier Lopez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Lopez.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And here comes Andrew. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Rafael Furcal, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Popped him up. Rolling has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Luis Avilan.
Joe Hedrick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Hedrick.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Avilan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Lopez shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lou Brock is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike taken up in the zone. And it's 1-1 to Brock. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1. 2-2 the count. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Popped him up. For call, ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Striding into the box, Rogers Hornsby 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Stan Musial. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out with a man at first. And another foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cards leave 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Jack Flaherty enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jack Flaherty.
Joe Adcock will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance, as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs and 3 driven in. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count even at 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he misses again, ball 3.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Hit hard to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ronald Acuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Braves, as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Craig Kimbrell comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-1, here it is. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Scott Rowland waits on deck. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. At the plate now, Scott Rowland, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt, the pitch.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
To the plate now, Ted Simmons, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. He's running at first base. Number 14, Ted Boyer.
The 2-2. And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away. Now another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Aaron will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Center fielder, number 16.
Digging in, Ray Lankford.
Lankford.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, Atkinson.
And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Greg Maddux earns the win, his second. Bob Gibson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.